weighing in at 208 pounds, representing Peridius Lutus from Louisville, Kentucky, Mr. Sick Nasty.
All right, Brian, this is our first heavyweight bout of the night. This is actually our first really heavyweight. Heavy. Oh, we had a 185 earlier.
Yep.
For most part, it's been, the lower weight classes. 170's been our. Now it's time to bring out the big dogs.
Big boys getting ready to come dance. That's the way I look at it.
Here we go, here we go. Weighing 208 out of Beattyville, Kentucky.
Fellas are doing good tonight. Yeah, let me tell you.
Thank you,
Y'all
sir.
having any fun?
Always.
Are you having any fun?
I'm having a ball. Yeah, it's really rough to have cage side seats to watch these fights. And,
there's so much going on. But you know what, though? 208, man, he's only a few pounds shy of being light heavyweight, right?
Right.
205.
Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 264 pounds.
264 is a big difference.
MMA from Georgetown, Indiana, Josh Bam.
It's a 56-pound weight disadvantage.
Right.
That's a lot to overcome, but that's the bad thing about the heavyweight division, It's 265 and under, correct?
Right. And they've got, they said Josh said he has heavy hands. Got a real big, they said his coach said he had a very, very large heart. Out of Georgetown, Indiana, he's 1-0.
Sounds like he's got a large follow in here too.
Yes, he's got a lot of support from the grind.
Yes.
They're a year old. They've been training, and he said they don't really train in one specific style. They train in true MMA.
That's good though.
Here he goes. Here's the stare off, guys. This is
I'm sorry, there's something about two big behemoths, over 200-pound men in a ring with the cage door locked, getting ready to beat the living tar out of each other.
Yeah, this is
ain't no other place I'd rather be right now, homie.
This is gonna be. They're into it too. They're both doing stare downs and looking at each other. And Nick Jewell just.
That's Sick Nick Nasty, but I'm assuming that's Nick Jewell.
Yes. We're getting ready to get it started here. This is the
big man comes in with the cartwheel for a 256-pounder.
Ninja skill.
I'll tell you what, here we go.
I'll tell you the one thing about this right here, though, even though he does have a 56-pound weight advantage, he's probably about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches shorter.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go with
And normally in Kentucky, in the tri-state, normally the heavyweight fight class is normally the most entertaining in one way, shape, or form.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
This is what the people came to see right here.
Yeah. Nick Jewell took the center of the cage right away. Josh Schlenker's just kind of stalking, moving around the cage. Good check for that
Josh
kick.
has locked eyes with him like he's just waiting to uncork something out of a bottle. Just look at him. You can he's like a lion hunting prey. Look at him.
Well, they said he has some heavy hands.
Here's where that 56-pound weight advantage is going to come into effect.
Right.
Where he's going to put all that weight on him and make him wear that weight.
Right.
Make him. Looks like he's uncorking a few bombs.
Right. Nick's doing a good job at defending. He's keeping his hands up around his face.
You have a better visual around the corner of the.
It's, Nick Jewell needs to sink his hips down a little lower because Josh is going to be able to take advantage of that with his weight and weight advantage and everything. He can kind of pretty much just muscle him and work him down.
Move him around at will, yeah. Tell you what, though, he's doing an excellent job of defending himself, not getting pounded out against the cage. He really is.
You got to watch it defending those knees. So he's got a good opportunity to throw some knees.
Looks like he's throwing some shots.
Yep.
He's weathered the
Nick
storm.
did a good job getting out of the way and getting the distance. Yep. Needs to keep his mouth closed so he doesn't
get knocked out.
Well, that help you with your breathing too. Oh, good kick. That was a good lay. Now see, that's he should have continued doing what he was doing.
Instead of showing off, maybe he threw a couple more kicks and he wouldn't have been right back in the position he was in.
Well, yeah, that's all. Growing with experience.
And it's part of the game, too. It's part of trying to psychologically get in each other's heads and see. Right. Looks like he's going for an arm over. I think that's more of just to keep him in position than a guillotine.
Yeah, that's trying to control.
Trying to keep him against the fence, wear him down. Having 256 pounds against you. I'm sorry, 264.
Yeah, 264.
Cannot be easy. And he's getting hammered on.
You know, but Nick Jewell's weathering the storm. But see the strength, the size and the strength. He just kind of muscled him down there.
He just kind of manhandled him to the ground by his neck.
But there's still no true, major advantage right now.
No, he's blocking a lot of those shots with his arms.
10 seconds left in the round.
And he's trying to throw knees to the back of his knee to knock him off course so he can get back up.
Yeah, they a good first round for these two heavyweights.
Yeah, it is.
This is a good round for the two heavyweights.
Yeah, they both did an excellent job. Yeah. The crowd here is on their feet.
A lot of support for these guys. Got the two corners talking to their fighters. Now we got to make sure that they reoxygenate their blood, get their deep breaths in, get ready for the second round.
The larger man's chosen to take a break on the stool while the taller and
well, it's just the different camps and the different way you handle the in between the rounds. Putting the ice on the back of the neck over there on grind, that's a good idea because it cools the blood down. It helps the blood to the brain kind of relax. Opens up the capillaries in the blood flow in your back of your neck, back of your head.
And also may help out with the breathing too, correct?
Yeah, it's. Well, he's already. We got some, and I tell you what, that's Josh is showing, that's a psychological thing for him to stand up and walk around and stuff.
Yeah, he said, I don't need to be sitting on the stool. I'm ready to go.
Here we go, round number 2, amateur fight. Nick Jewell and Josh Schlenker. Here we go. Nick Jewell took the center of the cage right away. Josh met him. Throwing some leather right now. Oh, nice uppercut. Oh.
Returning, these guys are slugging it out.
Yeah, Nick Jewell caught Josh with an uppercut, but now he's...
Oh, right hand, left, another right. He's trying to tie him up to weather the storm, but the thing here, did sick Nick blow? He blows his load there, throwing all that out. He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him for a good 30, 45 seconds, and you can visibly tell now he's...
Yeah, this is a good entertaining fight. These guys are moving.
Oh, yeah.
They're not, doing too much of the leaning against the cage. They're trying to take advantage of each other and control the cage.
He's trying to keep excellent hand control so that when he does get away from the cage, he doesn't eat hands on the way out.
Right.
I don't think he wants to end up with that big guy on top of him either.
Nick needs to work that. I was going to say Nick needs to have an underhook or something like that to be able to stop it.
This might be where he gets in trouble a little bit here. That's a lot of weight to overcome.
Right, but he's still now if Josh does get that crucifix.
The amount of crucifix, he could be in trouble. But right now he still looks like he's defending himself.
I mean, he has both of his arms free, looks like. Yeah, Nick needs to start turning his hips towards Josh. Well,
looks like he turned him opposite from Josh.
Well, yeah, but see that
because Josh's weight shifted backwards, so he was able to get away from him.
Yeah, I mean with the heavyweights too, it's hard. They don't ride very well.
Exactly. It's a whole lot of weight moving around in there.
I don't know what's going on here. Nick Jewell's on his side. Josh Schluter has his back.
He has the back, but he's not really. He's throwing punches.
He's doing more ground and pound, not trying for a submission or anything.
Yeah, he's quite still intelligently defending himself, though. I mean, he's trying to get up and move and roll, and he was trying to roll under. That could have been really bad.
Yeah, he got it.
He's got a hand trapped underneath his body now.
Yeah,
he's only be able to defend with one hand.
10 seconds left. He could survive this storm.
If he gets that other hand free, he could be.
He's going to make it to the third round.
Yes, it's over.
Third round. Third round. He weathered the storm. Nick Jewell weathered the storm. Now let's see if he can get up. He's one tired man.
Yeah, but he's up and he's moving. He's all right. He's going to check him.
90 seconds to recover.
Yep, the ref's going to look at him afterward to make sure he's able to recover.
Yeah, he's tired, but he'll make it. Here comes the doc.
Doc's going to take a quick look at him just to make sure everything's okay. Because as always, the fighter's safety is the most important thing here.
Absolutely. Live the fight another day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Doc, looks like the doc's giving the okay. I don't have not very good sign language, but head nod yes means head nod yes anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, not too crazy happened to have him have the fight stopped.
It'd be really different. I think both hands are usually in the air waving it off if he's going to not let him continue.
Right.
I tell you what, both these big boys have been going at it these first 2 rounds. I think everybody here is ready for round 3.
Absolutely.
I know I am.
This is a good fight. These gentlemen, this is going to the third round, and
they didn't come in here to play tiddlywinks. These guys came in here to see who the better man is. Mano y mano, fisticuffs to fisticuffs.
And here we go. The seconds are going to leave, and we're going to get this third round on the ball here.
Give it up for Nick
Here we go. We're going into
Schlenker.
Going to third and final round.
In your heavyweight division.
Here we go. The beginning of the third round. They both take the center of the cage.
Jab. Trying to fill the distance out for the bigger man. He's on his boat on his motor a little bit, backing away.
Josh is backing Nick to the cage.
Yep. I think he's going to try to get a sweep or a trip here to get back into the position he was at the end of the second round, where it looked like he was getting really close to having a finish.
Yeah, Nick Jewell used to take advantage of those double underhooks and get him out of the corner and, sweep him around the.
That's exactly what you use the double underhooks for, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
It's easier to manipulate your fighter.
Than if they have their arms underneath your armpits.
Yeah, I mean, we got a knee getting ready to get.
Some of you fans may think some of this is redundant, but I'm hoping some of you guys are learning things along the way like I am.
We've got 2 tired men in there. They're trying to fight, and they're doing a great job.
His mouth's wide open. Nick Jewell's mouth's wide open. Looks like he's trying to get away, but Josh is having no part of it.
Yeah, Josh Schlenker,
he's resilient. I'll tell you what, for a big guy, he's resilient. He's slinging him around like a sack of potatoes.
He's got lower center of gravity. That's helping him out there. That's why when Nick tried to drag him down to the ground, Josh's center of gravity was way too low.
And he was able to switch it around twice too. Yeah, he's already warning them. The first shot blatantly looked like it was pretty close to being back of the head. The referee Gary's right on it.
And Gary Copeland's always on the ball.
Oh yeah. Heavy knee to the stomach. Solar plexus maybe even area. Able to get a little bit of distance.
All right, mouthpiece fell out.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to put his mouthpiece in, and Josh was going for it as he was putting the mouthpiece in. Now they're over here, right in front of us.
Absolutely got Schlenker throwing a knee in the inside of the leg.
I think he's got hand control, stomping the feet.
Yeah. Nick's got to get his hips out, get an underhook, and get his body out there.
Stomping the feet and hitting the thighs, using unorthodox methods to try to get him off of that cage.
Right now, they need the underhook is there.
Nice uppercut. Oh, nice.
Nice combinations there. Thrown by Nick.
Oh, nice knee. Second one.
10 seconds left in the final round. They need to come out and see what's happening here. Good fight between these two heavyweights. End of the fight. Good fight, gentlemen. That was a good fight. Two guys put their heart and soul into the fight.
Wow.
Now it's just what the judges saw and how they scored this. This one definitely is going to the judges, and two guys put their heart and soul in there. It was a good fight. You know, they made it to the end of the third round. Yeah, what a beautiful fight. Two heavyweights putting their heart on the line right there.
While we wait on the judges, I'm going to go ahead and hand this out while his nose is bleeding into his mouth. And this one's nose is bleeding. Guys, they slugged it out. Give it up for your fight of the night, your heavyweight fight.
Oh, heavyweight fight gets fight of the night. And that's a hard pass to choose from there.
That's an award. That's a coveted award. The boys in the back want that award, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Well, they want the win first and foremost.
Yeah, but especially on the amateur scene, though, to be able to be like, hey, not only did I make my,
The judges score the bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, the red corner, Josh Schlenker.
Josh Schlenker did a very good job. Was aggressive the whole fight, and hey, good sportsmanship shown by Nick Jewell, and live to fight another day.
Someone help her! Someone help her now! You got a mouthpiece, Josh? You got a mouthpiece, and I think we're just supposed to do it third. I'll hold it.
And he cartwheels out.
Folks, once again, fight of the night, and your winner, Josh.
We have our final
Schlenker.
amateur